Tonight, from Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City, it's Week 17 of the NFL on EA Sports. City Chiefs versus Justin Herbert and the San Francisco 49ers.
It is perhaps the best home field advantage in all of football, and certainly the loudest, as we welcome you inside Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City. Tonight we've got one last present under the tree, our final Monday Nighter of the year, between the San Francisco 49ers and the Kansas City Chiefs. With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks. Here's the kicker, Harrison Butker, ready to get this one started. And into a sea of red, we're underway in Kansas City. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. So here's the first drive now for the 49ers. And at quarterback from the University of Oregon, it's Justin Herbert.
Would you say that last week's performance by him, workmanlike in terms of numbers?
One touchdown, one pick, but obviously a loss.
Yeah, and that's the bottom line for him. All he cares about is how do we find a way to win the game. Maybe leans on a few other parts of the offense, and hopefully springs a receiver or two free.
He's not going anywhere to start the night. They stop him at the line of scrimmage. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Here's Herbert. Over the middle, that's complete to McCaffrey. And a pretty little juke move there on a nice gain. An early test for this defense. Here we go on 3rd and inches. Now Herbert off the bootleg. That's caught. It's McCaffrey again. And he'll be out of bounds up near the 45 at the 44. Herbert on 1st down now. That's going to be caught by Samuel. And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line. There are the numbers for Samuel from that game last week. 8 catches, 75 yards.
And in doing preparation for the game, you notice where guys rank in the league in terms of statistical categories. He's 4th in the league in receiving yards. That caught my attention in a positive way.
And the tackle going to be made at the 38. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. They're going to run the sweep. It's Samuel. And some space to move right away as he's all the way up to the 30. They'll come up now on 2nd and a yard. Now a give, right side McCaffrey. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29. 8th play of this opening drive coming up. This is 3rd down. Now it's Herbert. And he's going to be taken down. Pressure gets there back at the 39-yard line. So now they're going to send out the field goal unit to, as they say, fire away from long distance. And this one will not get there. It's off to the left anyway. It's no good, and this will remain a scoreless game. Well, that opening drive looked good for a moment there, but they'll wind up being turned away thanks to the missed field goal.
And those especially hurt when you come into a game on the road. You're trying to get things to go your way early, and now you suffer a setback right out of the gate.
The numbers for him from a week ago: 15 carries, 65 yards, and a touchdown as well.
And they've already clinched a playoff berth, so I'm eager to see how they approach this game because some teams' philosophy is to go ahead and get guys out. Other teams' philosophy, continue to do what you're doing best. I expect them to go ahead and use their top guys all the way through this one.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Mahomes looks to throw on third down. He'll find Juju Smith-Schuster. And he will have a Chiefs first down as they convert on 3rd and 3 with a nice gain of 7 yards. Here's Mahomes to throw. Got an open man. It's Valdez-Scantling. And he'll be hauled down at about the 30-yard line. Mahomes now on first down. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And they're going to move it down inside the 25. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. Again, they'll throw with Mahomes. They'll set up the screen to Edwards-Helaire. And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. 7th play of the drive forthcoming on 3rd and 8. Mahomes going to throw. Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Christian Fulton. And into the end zone. A pick 6 for the 49er D as they score the touchdown. Well, really a fantastic play, not only to pick that off, but he had to run a long way, Charles, the other direction to hit pay dirt. He did it, and they've got the first lead.
And that certainly changes the early tone of this game, doesn't it, partner? One moment, they were going to be in early control. Now they just have a few moments to clear their heads and get back out there against an electrified defense.
Extra point by Mevis is up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. And there will not be a return here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 25-yard line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick 6, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick 6 and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, oh, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
And they'll start out here with a jet sweep. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Play action. Now it's Mahomes. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And a penalty flag comes in as that one winds up incomplete. But the contact is going to move the ball well downfield. So they take a decent shot, CD, and the flag comes out for pass interference.
Yeah, a little DPI, as they like to call it in the business, right? And the farther you get downfield, the more frenetic things get, and the more calm and control you have to remain as a defender. That was a little bit of a slip there, and the penalty will go against him.
2nd down and goal. Mahomes. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away. A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal. To throw, it's Mahomes. Oh, he brings it in off the deflection. A 4-yard pickup, not enough. 4th down. Butker's kick here is good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So the big return had him fired up, but in the end, the offense stalls out. They only muster 3.
Yeah, the excitement was there after the return, but they didn't move the ball at all after that. They didn't even get a first down.
And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Last time out, they had that long 50-plus yard field goal that they missed.
And I'm sure on their sideline they're thinking to themselves, okay, Do we still want to try one if we're in that position again? And I would dare say that the answer would be yes. They're going to have a lot of confidence in their kicker. But just to be on the safe side, I'm sure they told their offensive guys, can we get a little bit closer this time?
Closer.
Yeah, you know, I'd rather get in the end zone first and foremost. But if all else fails, less of a field goal attempt for him.
On first down, this is McCaffrey. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Now former 6th-round pick, it's Elijah Mitchell. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. The first down line at the 34 here on third down. Herbert off of play action. Got his target, Samuel. And he is out of bounds. Now the red challenge flag makes an appearance as Andy Reid wants a second opinion. Did he keep those feet in bounds? That's the question they've got to decide. And I got to say, watching it in real time, it was awfully close.
Yeah, it certainly looked like a heck of a catch because he didn't appear to bobble it, which could complicate things. But even with the benefit of replay, that's pretty tight.
Well, here's the call. So the decision to throw the flag, a good one by Andy Reid. That's running out of steam, and it won't get there. He left it just short, no good, and this will stay a 4-point game.
Well, Brandon, anything beyond 50, you start rolling the dice a bit. And once you get up around 57, 58 yards, the chances of making it go down dramatically. And sure enough, this one winds up no good.
And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48. Throwing again on second down. Mahomes. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. Well, a nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up third down. Throwing now is Mahomes. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And I don't think he got there. No. He's short by maybe a foot. Maybe. Call it 4th and inches. On fourth down, out is the punter, Cameron Johnston, to boot it away. And it's a fake here on 4th and inches. And this is going to blow up in their faces. Not only did they not get the first, they're going to lose big yardage as well. So they went with a trickery there on the fake punt, hoping to catch that return team flat-footed, but it did not work out.
And you were talking about trying to catch them flat-footed. That's what they were hoping for, trying to catch them off guard. That's a well-coached team on the other side. They were more than prepared, and they were able to stop it.
A good run, got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3. Again, they run. Again, it's McCaffrey. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. A gain of 10 and a 49er first down. The Niners at 8-7, a game over 500 on the year. Charles, they were losers last time out. What do you think they need to do differently here?
Well, I don't think it needs to be as drastic as burning up last week's game tape or not watching it, but the attitude has to be what's done is done. Let's move on. Put that one behind them, galvanize themselves, and go forward and get a win in this one.
And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by L'Jarius Sneed. And the Chiefs are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at the 20. They'll try and start this drive in the air. That's complete to Tony. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27. After one, 7-3 the score on EA Sports. From the 27, Mahomes. And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it. The Chiefs on third down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This time it's 3rd and 3. Looking to throw is Mahomes. And that is knocked away in the middle of the field and incomplete. Now on 4th down, it's Cameron Johnston on to punt it away. It's a 42-yard punt. They keep him to just a yard on the return. And the Niners will go on offense, 1st and 10. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive, in particular if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ball game.
Yeah, and some guys, you know, they're going to want to try and get a big play right away and take control back. Others, they're going to look to hit a couple shorter passes, get a little momentum back that way.
But for the defense, that goal's not changing a bit. They want another pick.
You're exactly right about that. In fact, you got to watch them a little bit because in coverage, they may cut down their gaps a little bit, maybe their splits a little bit in order to try and get to the ball even faster.
44 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries.
They'll try the air now with Herbert. And down he goes at the 45 after a pickup of 9. From the 45 on 2nd down. Herbert has it knocked free. And it's picked up by the Chiefs. And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. And he has brought this one back. A fumble recovery for a Chiefs touchdown. And Charles, look at the big fella. What a rumble that was. Not only to scoop it, but then take it the rest of the way for the touchdown.
And now you know they're going to have to hear about it from now on. The defensive backs, he's going to want to run with them, do their drills, the whole deal. He thinks he's the pace setter now.
It doesn't matter what happens in practice this week, he's smiling. So here's the kickoff now as he'll get it again following that fumble return for a score.
And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, you know, when we were having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass. And finally we kept having a rough patch. He said, but you got to do something to make it pass. And that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here. A fight for it, and this is caught. It's caught indeed.
That one covers 29 yards, 1st down.
McCaffrey running up the middle. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line.
So that time they get the tight end on the hold.
Normally he's a pretty good run blocker, but this time he just didn't get his arms extended and let go quickly enough. The flag came out as a result.
Chris Jones on the stop. False start's going to push him back, but these days, how hard must it be to be an offensive lineman?
It's very hard, Brandon. You've got defensive linemen flinching, trying to draw you offside. You've got the loud crowds, and there are just so many super athletic players on defense now that you have to deal with each week. But through it all, these guys just sit in there for 4 quarters and slug it out.
Herbert's throw complete here to Ayuk.
And he'll be brought down with a 1st down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 12-yard line. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10.
A shotgun snap for Herbert. And it's caught. Touchdown. Deebo Samuel hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season.
And the Niners have retaken the lead. Well, on that connection, it looked like they maybe had some pre-play communication. Maybe one of them noticed an area that was open in the defense to get the pass to.
When you put the time in, sometimes you have that great silent communication that you just noticed right there, because the best quarterback-receiver combos in the NFL, they know how to make those adjustments at the line of scrimmage when they see something pre-play, and they got it done there.
Taken in at the 3. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive.
And Charles, a very uninspired effort. The last time we saw them out there was a quick 3-and-out, then they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Mahomes, 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Now here's Mahomes. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down. Set to punt. Here's Cameron Johnston. His first punt, 45 yards. This looks good as well. So a change of possession here on the punt.
And they will take over 1st and 10.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
And as the offense begins another drive here, pretty simple, Charles. They want to carbon copy what happened the last time out when they ended their drive in the end zone.
You're right about that, partner. It sounds pretty simple, doesn't it? Just score again, but we know it's not that simple because we don't just make adjustments at halftime. If you're a good football team, you spend that time on the sideline, you study what's on the notes and the tablets, and you make those adjustments to prevent a repeat of the last drive. Series to series, the best teams, that's how they get it done.
And we'll find out here soon enough whether those adjustments are enough defensively.
Up the gut, McCaffrey. And just 1 yard here from the 49 to the 50. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. From the 50, here's Herbert. The tight end Kittle has it on the left side. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Here's Herbert.
Again to the big tight end, George Kittle. And he'll be marked down right at the 20-yard line.
So a critical mistake, roughing the passer. Now it's 1st and goal. McCaffrey following the penalty. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. Got a man right side. It's McCaffrey. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. Well, they've gotten it down to the 3, but now this is 3rd and goal. Out of the gun, Herbert.
That'll be caught by Ayuk. Touchdown, 49ers.
A 3-yard touchdown pass as his guys are able to extend their lead.
Now Mevis for the PAT.
It's good, and it's 21-10. So this drive spans 7 plays.
And it was Brandon Ayuk capping it off with a touchdown reception.
The 49ers ready to kick it away, and here we go.
Taking it about the 1. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They'll look to make some inroads here, trailing 21-10 as they come up on a 1st and 10.
Meanwhile, Mahomes' throw taken in by Valdez-Scantling.
So 8 yards on the completion there, and that'll bring up a 2nd down in just a couple. Mahomes taps this forward. It's a jet sweep. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Nice play for Kansas City, picking up the first 18 yards that time. Mahomes now on 1st down. The tight end Kelsey has it over the middle. And a gain of 4 gets him right to the midfield stripe.
On 2nd down, a run with Edwards-Helaire.
And he got blown up, losing yardage on the play back at the 44. The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've had their troubles, just 1 for 6. This is 3rd down and 12. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. And the Niners get there and bring him down. Eric Armstead has now recorded 10 sacks on the season. Here's Cameron Johnston now as he's on to punt for Kansas City. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. 42 yards on the punt, just 2 on the return.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
And the football changing hands here as this offense takes the field. Charles, they'd be fine with more of the same on this upcoming drive. Last time out, they found the end zone for 6.
And they're certainly hoping for more of the same, but the game plan, I doubt it'll just be a carbon copy of the last drive, because I think this offense is ready to break out some new wrinkles and try some new things that might be hidden in their playbook. They want to use that confidence to its advantage while also keeping the defense from anticipating what's up next.
And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Back to throw here, Herbert. He'll air this one out deep for Davis. And that is caught at the 10-yard line. A big play there for the Niners. 59 yards. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. And it's complete. In the end zone, touchdown 49ers. A 9-yard touchdown grab.
And the 49ers will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Now, I believe they buzzed down. They're going to take another look at this play with all reviews coming from the replay official here in the final 2 minutes of the half. So they called it a touchdown originally, and this will stay a touchdown after the video review, so they had it right. Extra point by Mevis is up and good.
And the lead is up to 18 now. Just a 4-play drive that time. And it's polished off by a touchdown for San Francisco.
And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive.
So Charles, you're down multiple scores, less than a minute left here, but with that deficit, they've got to try to at least work their way into field goal range to try to muster something out of this drive.
And I'm going to go ahead and date myself one more time because I'm going to quote an old Smokey and the Bandit lyric. They've got a long way to go and a short time to get there, but they still have time to get it done. So I'm looking forward to watching them mount this drive and see if they can get some points out of it.
And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. It's Kelsey on the ground.
And he'll be hauled down at about the 30-yard line.
Now another timeout called for by the offense as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Mahomes going up top. He's got it. Touchdown, Chiefs.
Kadarius Toney.
30 yards.
And the Chiefs get a late score here in the final minute of the first half. Extra point by Butker is on target.
And the lead is down to 11 at 28-17. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
And with a 2-score lead already, they may just look to get this thing to the locker room. Meanwhile, Herbert's throw taken in by Samuel.
They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and that's going to bring up 2nd down. On 2nd down, McCaffrey. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. So we've come.
Well, we're in the latter stages of this season. Everybody's getting antsy, so antsy that we're going to skip the halftime and get ready for the 3rd quarter.
Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And down he goes. The 49ers get there. Nick Bosa In there to bury him for a loss of 11. Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21.
Mahomes going to leave it with Edwards-Helaire on the draw.
And down he'll go at the 25. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Now Mahomes. And it's incomplete, broken up. But there is a flag down. Let's see what that's about.
Well, there were about 70,000 that were quickly calling for that flag. It comes out there for pass interference.
And what do you think, partner? A little sarcasm in that cheering from this crowd here tonight. What they're hoping now is to build a little momentum off of it and give them a more genuine reason to cheer down the road.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
Mahomes on the give to Edwards-Helaire.
And he's going to get stopped up quickly. Give him a yard down to the 43. Mahomes now to throw. Oh, he's trying for Smith-Schuster, but it's intercepted. The 30. 10. And into the end zone. A pick 6 for the 49er D as they score the touchdown.
And Charles, for this offense, those interception woes they kind of had in the first half have now followed them into the second half. And for this defense, they take advantage, turn that into a pick 6.
And that defense is in a spot now where they're thinking about ways to close this game out. And as confidently as they've been playing, I expect them to do exactly that.
Nevis on to attempt the point after.
And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick 6. And no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and they'll take over at the 25.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Here comes Edwards-Helaire on the toss right. He'll get this to about the 38.
Not the kind of gain that we'll go absolutely crazy for, but it's the kind of gain that you need to have when you're running back in the NFL. And Clyde Edwards-Helaire, with that low center of gravity and strength, he's going to get those tough, gritty yards for you when necessary.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. He's got his man, Valdez-Scantling. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers 40. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Mahomes firing complete.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
This will be the 8th play of the drive here. 3rd and 4. Now it's Mahomes again.
Yeah, this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
Butker's kick here is good, and that'll get the deficit down to 15.
So that maybe not exactly what they were hoping for, but it does get them back within a couple of scores.
And at this point in the 3rd quarter, you don't have much margin for error, and that means you can't have drives that end with nothing. Whether it's a punt, a turnover on downs, those have to go away. You have to end with a kick, either a field goal or an extra point after a touchdown.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
Herbert's throw pulled in by Kittle. And he takes us beyond the 35. Plenty of shouts from this crowd as they watch the replay. They want a challenge, and they're going to get one. Did he keep those feet in bounds? That's the question they've got to decide. And I got to say, watching it in real time, it was awfully close.
Yeah, it certainly looked like a heck of a catch because he didn't appear to bobble it, which could complicate things. But even with the benefit of replay, that's pretty tight.
Well, here's the call. So the challenge there does not go their way. This will indeed remain a completed pass. They'll give it up to McCaffrey. And he'll get this up past the 45 to the 47. 8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's second and a couple. They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again. And some room to work. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 94 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here. First down, here's Mitchell. And he gets forward up the middle, but only for a couple. It'll be second down. So that time they got the left guard with a hold.
And let's face it, in today's ball, you might have that 330-pound guy you're supposed to clear out of there. You might need a little bit of extra help by grabbing the jersey and trying to ride him out.
4 yards on the pickup. It'll be second down. Herbert. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. And they're going to move it down inside the 25. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. Going to throw on third down with Herbert. The same target, same result. It's Kittle. And they stop him short of the first as he can only get to the 20. Mevis knocks this one through. And that will extend their lead even further. And right now, Charles, this is about building that lead little by little, and they're able to do just that.
And it gets them past the key number of 16, so this is now a 3-score lead. Not time to exhale just yet, but that might prove to be an important 3 points before things are said and done.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. On play action, it's Mahomes. He'll find his running back, Edwards-Helaire. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. They'll drop to throw. And he's got him. Got his man on the end route. Complete. Throwing on first down is Mahomes. And for a third time tonight, he's intercepted. Desmond King picks it. And the 49ers are going to take possession of the football. Try the right side with Mitchell. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's second down. Coming up on a 2nd and 6. On second down, here's Mitchell. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. And they'll need to get to the 35 if they want to keep this drive going on third down. Here's Herbert. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down. And this is off target to the left. Didn't get there anyway. It's no good. And this will remain an 18-point lead.
I don't care who you are. 60 yards is a very ambitious attempt. Hard to make even in practice in the best of conditions. And now, worst of all, you give the other guys the ball to start their drive at midfield.
Knifes his way forward here, but just 3 yards on the play. Second down. On 2nd and 7, Mahomes complete. The tight end, Kelsey. And he's going to be marked down just inside the 35. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Throw left side, complete to Tony. Ball at the 33, 2nd and 9.
Here's Mahomes to throw. To the right side, it's Kelsey.
And he's going to be taken down at the 28-yard line.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. And again, it's Mahomes. Open man, Smith-Schuster, it's complete. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers 16.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Here's Edwards-Helaire.
He will push his way down to about the 14. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Working from the gun, Mahomes. That's complete right around the 8. And he's taken down at the 7 after a gain of 7. Mahomes to throw on 3rd and 1. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception.
Picked off by Christian Fulton.
And into the end zone, a pick 6 for the 49er D as they score the touchdown.
Extra point by Mevis is up and good.
And they open the lead up now to 25. And they will not have time to get another play in here as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive.
And their 4-game win streak very much in jeopardy as they go to work here late with a 1st and 10.
And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete. Once again, they'll come up on the 26-yard line, 2nd and 10. To throw, it's Mahomes. And the Niners get there and bring him down.
Nick Bosa, his 2nd sack of the night.
Gonna need better protection here. 3rd and long following the sack for Mahomes and company.
Now a swing pass. It's Edwards-Helaire.
And they'll bring him down at the 27-yard line. Now Mahomes got to have this one. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over.
Up the middle, here's Mitchell.
And they've got it in the red zone now, down at about the 19. A solid run on 1st down, gain of 7, leaves them with a 2nd and 3. They're going to run the sweep. It's Samuel. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. They run over center with Mitchell.
And he'll take this one down near the 15. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
Right back to Mitchell here.
And effective running here. He'll take it down inside the 10. And he's able to get most of what he needed on the carry there. 7 yards on the gain, and it's 3rd and 2 now.
They'll come to the line needing only 2 yards to gain the 1st here.
3rd and 2, Herbert. This is caught. Touchdown 49ers.
Brandon Ayuk
with his 2nd touchdown of the night.
And the 49ers look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this 4th quarter. Extra point by Mevis is up and good.
And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive.
Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Mahomes going to throw. Going across the middle, and Valdez-Scantling has it. And they're going to work this down to about the 32-yard line. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Looking to throw is Mahomes.
Throwing the out route here, and it's complete to Kelsey. And they're going to get this down inside the 20. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. A shotgun snap and a give to Edwards-Helaire.
And a good stiff arm there before he's brought down on a nice little gain. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. Throwing now is Mahomes. And my goodness, another interception. Desmond King picks it.
And the Niners are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 7. They'll start with a run by Mitchell.
And he's up past the 10 to about the 12.
5 yards remain on 2nd down. Another run with Mitchell.
And they're able to bring him down at the 20. That one a 1st down pickup of 8.
On the handoff, Mitchell.
And he goes nowhere. He'll lose yardage back at the 17. Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss.
A give here to Mitchell. And he'll get this past the 20 as he gets about 4.
The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've hit 4 of 7. This is 3rd and 9. Justin Herbert looking to pass.
Got a man, that's IU.
And they will stop him short. They get him to the ground at the 27. No 1st down. Here comes the 49ers punter now. Always a good sign when your first punt comes in the 4th quarter. A good kick, 49 yards. Just 3 on the return. And it's Chiefs football, 1st and 10. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw.
Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Now here's Mahomes. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. Now they'll throw here out of the gun.
Another pass into the reliable hands of Kelsey. And he will have a Chiefs 1st down as they convert on 3rd and 3 with a nice gain of 7 yards.
Back to throw again. Pitch and catch here to Travis Kelsey. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43.
Line of scrimmage, the 43 on 2nd and 4.
Mahomes to throw once more.
And that one almost intercepted. Could have been his 3rd pick of the game. Instead, it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
From the gun, it's Mahomes.
Quick slant to Valdez-Scantling. And they're going to get this up to midfield. So it was already a gain on the completion, but tack on some more with that penalty.
Absolutely, and no matter what angle you're making the tackle from, you can't grab the face mask, and that's just putting your defense on its heels just a little bit more.
Yeah, this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. To throw again on second down. Mahomes. And he's going to go down. They get to him back at the 40. Rashawn Gary, the outside linebacker, coming up to drop him for a loss of a full 10 yards. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Gonna let one fly for Robinson. And it's knocked away and incomplete. And we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair. So the Chiefs in possession of the ball as we welcome you back. They come up on a 4th down situation with things not looking particularly rosy. And he missed it. It's no good. And they will remain well behind.
Everything looked good. Good snap, good hold. Sometimes, though, the ball just doesn't want to go where you want it. And this one winds up no good.
Here's Mitchell now to kick off the drive.
And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
Right back to Mitchell on 2nd down.
And he'll take it across the 50 and into Chief territory.
43 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
Here's Herbert. It's caught. Mitchell.
And he is going to have a 49ers first down as he'll be marked down a yard or two past the marker following a gain of 6. Well, partner, under the lights in primetime, this offense, they gave the nation quite a show, putting up that many points to come away with what will certainly be a memorable win for them.
And, Brandon, I think it's as simple as this. Some players, some teams, they're just meant for the big stage. And when they get a chance to play in this type of atmosphere where all eyes are on them and all the lights are shining brightly, they show up and they show out.
So for the 49ers,
they moved to 9-7 on the year with 1 game remaining.
So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say good night from Kansas City.